And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I got to appreciate and give another salute and shout out to everybody who's been supporting me. I want to say thank you to all y'all, man. I really, really, really appreciate it. Um, Whether it's a million people are in here or 10 people in here, I'm still gonna do the same thing. And just know, you know, first and foremost, I'm not against nobody. I'm not gonna speak about negative about nobody's creed or nothing like that. But I gotta speak the truth, man. So let's get to it, man. It's your big homie. Let me turn this fan off. I'm tripping. I'll turn this fan off. Like my incense stick and get to it, man. I hope y'all doing all right. Let's play this intro. The song they're playing is Big Bad They Changed the World. Let's go.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday with European style
and American comfort.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Gotta change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? It's your big homie, Big Bad, man, the one and only host of the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I genuinely and graciously thank everybody for tuning in, man. I thank all y'all for tapping in and tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much, man. It's a beautiful night to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be alive, man. And I'm starting to feel a little bit better, man. Thank y'all so much for all the well wishes and all that stuff, man. Hi from Russia. Salute to you from Russia, man. Salute to you from Russia, man. We got people from Russia watching, man. We all around the world, man. Salute to this, man. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, to be worldwide, man. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. We got to talk about something very serious tonight. Hi from Mexico. Shout out to Mexico, man. Shout out to Russia. Shout out to Mexico. First and foremost, y'all shout out where y'all from, man. Shout out where y'all from, man. Where y'all tuning in from? We got Mexico in the building. We got Russia in the building. Who else we got in the building? Thank you so much. Nice hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Who we got in the building, man? We got Russia in the building, Mexico in the building. Where y'all from, man? Where y'all at? So thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much. I got to talk about this Floyd Mayweather situation tonight. Got somebody in Mexico. Thank you so much, man. You're in Mexico. Thank you for tuning. Buenos dias, Mexico. Facts, though. That's for my boy from Russia. Who else we got in here? The blue and gold flag. I don't know what flag that is, but salute to you, man. Salute to you with the blue and gold flag, man. Salute to you. I don't know where that is, but salute to you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. I got to talk about something tonight, man. We got to talk about Israel. We got to talk about the support that people give to the Jews, and we got to talk about this shit, man. We got to talk about it, man. Floyd Mayweather today, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, he gave his support to Israel. And first and foremost, that's nothing wrong with supporting Israel. First and foremost, I ain't got no problems with Israel. You know, I don't have no problems with nobody. So first and foremost, let's just let that be known. I don't have any issues. Like as far, I don't hate no nation. I don't dislike any nation enough to talk bad. He's from Ukraine. Salute to Ukraine in the building, man. Salute to Ukraine in the building, man. All my Ukrainian brothers, stand up, man. So let me show you. Let me show you what's going on. Let me show you let me show you what I got going on. Let me show you. So we're gonna get straight to this clip with Floyd Mayweather. And we're gonna break this shit down because a lot of people don't understand what's going on, but Big Bad A does. And oh my God, man, let's go.
And like I said before,
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
and like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Let me play it again. I'm gonna play it again. The audio is shitty on there. I wasn't aware it was so bad, but let's get to it.
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
All right, now, on the outside looking in. On the outside looking in. It don't seem like nothing's wrong with this, right? You know, we got a man, a boxer, an athlete, who's, might I add, he's a retired boxer. Floyd Mayweather's not even still a performing boxer. So he's just a public figure, first off. You know what I'm saying? He's a celebrity, he's an entertainer, he's an athlete, first off. He come out physically, publicly multiple times that he's always stood behind Israel, which, you know, like I said, he has the right to support them if he wants to. This ain't no slight to Israel. He has the right to support them, but let me say this. Who is Mayweather? Why is it so important? Why is it important to the Jewish community that the likes of a Floyd Mayweather or anybody who is a celebrity would get behind them and support them. Why is this important? Why is this important? Why would a Mayweather, a boxer, have to get on the Republican Jewish Foundation stage and say, of course, we know that's why. Of course, America first. That's facts. That's facts. I'm trying to ease into it because first and foremost, let me just say it because, bro, we already know. Coincidentally, Floyd Mayweather was just somehow undefeated in his boxing career, right? He's at the top of the top. He's always been Money Mayweather. He's always had so much money, right? But watch this. Watch this. How images of Floyd Mayweather Jr. supporting Israel? What is this? What in the Mechaim is this? What in the Mechaim? What is this? What are we witnessing? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? Now, like I said, he's always showed support for Israel, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Look what this picture says. It says, thanking those who stand with us. So they're giving Floyd Mayweather some type of fucking award or some type of reward for standing with the Jewish people. The us is the Jewish people. Now, am I against this? Hell no. Is it what, you know, is this wrong? Hell no. But look though. What is this? What are we watching here? They're making him Jewish jewelry and making him special Jewish jewelry. You know, with his, look at his hat. Look at the hat. Look at the hat. Look at the hat, man. Special Jewish hat. You know what I'm saying? Special Jewish diamond iced out pendant. So he's getting rewarded for whatever work he's putting in behind the scenes. Look, this is not one-time thing. He's getting rewarded for his whatever he's doing behind the scenes. He's getting rewarded by these Jewish people for whatever he's doing behind the scenes. So Floyd Mayweather, over the years, has been getting massive support from Israel and has been giving massive support to Israel. Look, massive support. I mean, this is their boy. They love him. 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 TMT, the money team. What do y'all think the money team is? Who do you think the money team is? Why do you think these little kids have TMT, the money team hats on? Because Floyd Mayweather has been allowed to join in to the money team. For whatever he does, whether the Jewish people just like boxing, I don't know. They might just love boxing, like just championship top caliber boxers. They just might love them. So whether it's the Israeli people love boxers, they love sports, they love athletes. I don't know if that's what it is. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Why haven't he helped American people? Exactly. Why ain't they helped American people? Exactly. I'm trying to understand the same thing. I'm trying to spark something in your mind without saying nothing derogatory because I'm not going to disrespect nobody. But let me show y'all something. So let me show you how the Jewish people really think about non-Jewish people. Let's listen to what the Jewish people think about non-Jewish people. Let's see what they think. Hold on, let's see what they think, man.
Everything in our reality has always.
Okay, let's see what they think. Watch this.
You dumbasses don't even realize.
What do Jews think of non-Jews, Goyim?
Will one day become the slaves of the Jews.
I believe it's part of the Torah.
אתה חושב שהגויים יהיו עבדים של היהודים יום אחד?
אמורים להיות.
אבל מה זאת אומרת?
What do Jews think of non-Jews, Goyim?
Will one day become the slaves of the Jews.
I believe it's part of the Torah.
אתה חושב שהגויים...
Okay. I'm going to read this one because he's going to speak in their traditional language. So I'm going to read this one. The title of this video is what do Jews think of non-Jewish people? Goyim. And they call the Jews have a term for non-Jewish people and they call us Goyim. And the term for the Goyim term is not a good term. It's not. Let's go.
יהיו עבדים של היהודים יום אחד.
It says, do you think the Gentiles will be the slaves of the Jews one day?
אמורים להיות.
אבל מה זאת
He
אומרת?
said they are supposed to be. And he said it with a fucking smile on his face. He said they are supposed to be. And he said it with a smile on his face. Let's go.
כאילו אמורים להיות.
לפי מה שכתוב בתורה, הגויים אמורים להיות עבדים.
According to what is written in the Torah, the Gentiles are supposed to be our slaves.
שלנו.
אוקיי, אתה חושב שזה באמת יהיה?
Do you think that will happen, is what the dude said.
כאילו מן אללה.
האם אתה מאמין שהגויים יהיו עבדים של היהודים?
That the Gentiles will be our slaves one day?
יום אחד.
כן, זה כתוב בתורה.
אוקיי? ומה זה אומר?
Yes, it is written in the Torah. Everything that is written in the Torah, I believe.
כן? ומה כתוב? כתוב בפירוש שהגויים יהיו עבדים שלנו?
He said, you believe that the Gentiles will be our slaves? He said, yes, it is written that the Messiah will come.
שאחרי ביאת המשיח, אני אומר, כתוב אחרי ביאת המשיח.
It says that the Messiah will come. I don't remember the exact verse.
אני לא יכול להביא את הפסוק המדויק, אבל כתוב שאחרי ביאת המשיח
That after the Messiah comes,
תהיה מלחמה מאוד מאוד גדולה.
there will be a large war. Listen to this shit. It is said that when the Messiah comes, there will be a large war.
ובסופו של דבר, כן. גויים יהיו עבדים של היהודים במשך תקופה.
Will be slaves to the Jews for a period of time.
ואחרי זה העולם יחזור כאילו...
And after that, the world will go back to the ancient ways. This is what he's saying. Listen to this shit. I'm telling you what Jewish people think of non-Jewish people. Salute to everybody. Archangel, salute to you, my brother. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I am the real deal. I am the real deal. Let's go.
זה מה שאני...
אוקיי.
And he said, that's how I understand it.
הם חיות, הם קרויים בהמות.
But he said, they are animals. The non-Jews are animals. Beast. It is written. This is what they think about the non-Jewish people. He said they're animals. Beasts. You wonder why specific people could be so harsh and evil and cruel without malice and without like concern and consideration. You wonder how somebody could be so harsh and evil and cruel without consideration. It's they were born to be like this. They were raised to be like this. They were raised to be like domination and man, let's go, man. Let me let them keep talking, man. It is written here. It is written. You are right. It isn't written that they are animals. There is an explanation. So Buddy said, you're right, it isn't written that they're animals, but here's an explanation. He said, hold on. He said, hold on. That is what I want to understand. Hold on. What does it say? I don't understand. It says you are called human. Jews are called human. Hold on. You are called human, and the non-Jews are not called human. That is written, is what it said. So according to the Bible, the Torah, all the non-Jewish people are goyim. They're not human, or they're not human, according to what it says. And I'm going to say something. This isn't wrong to a certain extent, because the people who are the vile creatures who are causing pain and suffrage and eating people and doing all this stuff, those are the real non-humans. And they're out here trying to a lot of people are trying to portray that they are of decency and God lineage when they're not, have no righteous, no justice, no peace, no honor, no dignity in their blood. So how could you be of God when you don't do any righteous, honorable, dignified things on this planet? You're not of God. Those are the non-human creatures. The ones who are promoting that they're this and that, a lot of them are doing the most vile things, so they're not of God. They're of the devil, and they know this shit. Let's go.
לא קרויים אדם, לא קוראים להם אדם. אוקיי, אז מה קוראים להם? אדם זה אדם.
Human is the image of God. Human is something that is different from an animal.
אדם הוא בן אדם שהוא שונה מהבהמה.
עכשיו, הגויים השם, כן?
The non-Jews are... God made them so they will...
יעשו פה...
בשביל לשרת את היהודים. כל הגויים שאתה רואה...
All the non-Jews all around the world, the billions...
יש בעולם המיליארדים האלה, הם הכל רק...
It is just for the Jews' benefit. That's what this man said. This rabbi just look. He said they exist just for the Jews' benefit. So he's saying everybody on this planet Earth was created just to serve the Jews. That's what they're saying. Let's go. We don't see it, so we don't know exactly. He said, hold on. Today they are still in exile. Today we are still in exile. Automatically they don't yet serve us completely.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go back.
Good morning, beautiful parties.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. I ain't worried about no hope when it comes to my.
Who made this was listening to us mothers. This is a hands-free baby feeding pillow, which is perfect for us mothers.
Hold on, I got hold on. In so many words, what are they saying? You know exactly what they're saying. They're saying everybody else is made to serve. It's crazy how many times people have to show these videos. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's like y'all, and the only reason I'm showing it, hold on, the only reason I'm showing it is because people don't even understand. You got Floyd Mayweather's and powerful people bowing down. Donald Trump just bowed down. Everybody bows down to these people, bro. You know why? Because they're going to pay your stupid ass. They're going to give you some bread. They're going to give you some money. They're going to cut you a check. They're going to call you a black Jew. And they're going to goddamn say, oh, yeah, he's one of us. Whole time, you ain't doing nothing but fulfilling the prophecy, my nigga. Whole time, that's all you're doing is fulfilling the prophecy. Being used by somebody who don't even respect you as a human. Hold on, let me send myself. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta send this text to myself. Hold up. Give me a second. All right, here I'm back. Thank y'all so much. Let me show y'all this. I got some more videos, man. I had to send this video to myself. Watch this shit, man.
Grab your remote. You want to press this little button. We took out
Africa has
Jewish people considering Christians as idols worshippers. Why? Because Jewish people, first of all, they don't know Christianity. The majority of Jewish people, they don't know. We've never been taught Christians' rules and to know if it's wrong or right. Like, we just know that it's wrong. That person is saying, that man was no man. He was not a man. He was God. It's God. He was God and he is God.
Hold up. My bad, y'all.
Jewish people considering Christians as idols worshippers. Why? Because Jewish people, first of all, they don't know Christianity. The majority of Jewish people, they don't know. We've never been taught Christians' rules and to know if it's wrong or right. Like, we just know that it's wrong. That person is saying, that man was no man. He was not a man. He was God. It's God. He was God and he is God and he will always stay God. For us, simple Jewish people that are following halakha, that's a mistake. Based on the teachings and learnings I've been exposed to, tradition that we inherit from our ancestors, you can never say that something else except for God is God. You cannot. Jewish people considering...
And like I tell y'all all the time, Christianity is a crock of bullshit. I tell y'all all the time that. And a lot of people don't want to hear it, they don't want to understand, but there you have a Jewish rabbi telling you the same thing. Christianity is false idol worship, and it's a crock of it. And the reason why is because everybody knows it's a reason. Everybody knows. Everybody who knows what's really going on knows the truth about Christianity, except the low vibrational Christian. It's really sad, man. It's really sad. Like he said, they'll teach you that it's not a man. Listen to this.
Christians as idols worshippers. Why? Because Jewish people, first of all, they don't know Christianity. The majority of Jewish people, they don't know. We never been taught Christians rules and to know if it's wrong or right. Like we just know that it's wrong.
He said we just know that it's wrong. So off the rip, Jewish people are not battling with Christianity. They're not debating with it. They know it's wrong off the rip. So when Big Bad A tells y'all this shit, I'm not promoting anti nothing. When I tell you the truth about life, I'm not promoting hate or disrespecting nothing. I'm just telling you what's going on.
That person is saying that man was no man. He was not a man.
Look,
he was.
And what he just said is Jesus Christ was a man, like I said. In the book of Coming Forth by Day and by Night, aka they call it the Book of the Dead and things like that, they said God will always come in the form of a man. It said that in the Jesus, y'all talk about Jesus Christ, like bro just said, like the rabbi just said, y'all talk about that man like he's not a man, and you deify him like he's God, when according to the Christian lore, Christian folklore, Jesus is supposed to be the Son of God. So if he's the Son of God, then his Father is God. That's why you say Father God when you pray. You pray to Father God. You don't pray to the Son of God. And then you have people who say, "Oh, people worship the Son, this and that. They're wrong." Listen, it's all false idolatry. If you're following items and individual, you're supposed to follow the source. God comes in multiple forms. He gonna come in the water, the wind, the people. He's gonna come in multiple forms, just like the devil can come in multiple forms. You just have to know God to know when it's God communicating. God can communicate you through numbers. God could send you some numbers and it'll be a way to communicate. You could see the same number at a certain time all the time on a regular basis, and that is God communicating with you. That's how this shit works. That's how it works. God is not gonna say, "Hey, Big Birthday, do this, do that, what do you do?" It's not gonna happen like that. God is gonna send somebody to cross your path and say, "Hey, my son, hey, do this, do woo." And if you don't listen to that person who crossed your path, then you miss God's message. That's how God works. The Lord works in what? Mysterious ways. God is not going to come to you as a mystical figure all up into the sky and say, "Hey, I want you to do this, and this." It ain't happening like that. He's going to come in the form of your child. He's going to come in the form of a homeless man. He's going to come in the form of a rainstorm. He's going to come in the form of anything that's going to teach you a lesson. That's how God comes. He comes in the form of a lesson, a hard experience, a moment, a person telling you something wise when you need to listen. That's how God comes. God doesn't come in the form of a pastor or a form of a this or that. God comes in the form of whoever's being used by the powers of God, by whatever vessel God uses is what form God comes in. He could send you animals to see if you're righteous, to see how you'll treat his most gentle creatures. He could send you a big animal to see how you'll treat his biggest creatures. He could send you a lover to see how you would treat his most precious people, his women. He could send you a good man to see how you would treat his most precious people, his men. God is not going to come in the form of a mystical figure, creature like Jesus Christ and all that. You'll never see that. What you're gonna see is a big bad. What you're gonna see is a wise man speaking. You're gonna hear your daughter speaking some wise words. You're gonna hear your son speaking some wise words. You're gonna hear the homeless man speaking some wise words. That's the form of God. He's gonna come in multiple forms. And you can't, and once, see, this is the thing how God works. Once God shows you and tells you, it's up to you at that point. And this is why a lot of people don't want to learn the truth. Because once you learn the truth and you know the truth, now it sits on your heart and on your soul to live in the truth or to live in a falsehood and a lie. It's like once you learn the rules of engagement, once you learn the rules of how to play a certain game, then all you will know is those rules. Here, let me let this cat out real quick. Hold on. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to go ahead? Go, 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 go. 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 Let me get her up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like once you become aware of something, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Once you buy a certain car, you'll start seeing that car everywhere. And that's just like the truth. Once you become aware of the truth, then everything you'll see will become the truth everywhere. You'll see it everywhere. And now it's up to you to live in it or avoid it. That's why I'm so thankful for the position in life that I'm in. And I don't take it for granted, because a lot of people might not see, you might not think nothing of it. You might just say, man, this nigga just online talking. The nigga with the curly hair online just smoking his cigar and talking. This nigga like to run his mouth, woo woo woo. But if you really sit back and listen to what I'm saying, it's a whole lot of gems I leave on this path. I left behind a whole lot of gems for y'all. My whole lot. I got over almost 2,000 videos of magnificent content, from family content to gaming content to gun range to cooking to recipes to nature. I mean, we got all kind of shit on this channel, man. Good lectures, good lessons. Come on now. And I ain't tooting my own horn. I just know what I am and I know who I am. A lot of people don't work on themselves enough to know who they are. People like me, I've done the work. I've done the work. Now I'm out here putting in the work. When you do the work and you done the knowledge, and then you can put the work in. Let's go. Let me let him talk.
God, it's God. He was God and he is God and he will always stay God. For us, simple Jewish people that are following halakha, that's a mistake. Based on the teachings and learnings I've been exposed to, tradition that we inherit from our ancestors, you can never say that something else except for God is God. You cannot.
Yep.
Jewish people.
So I really respect that, because you can't claim nobody else is God other than God.
Look, the difference between a Jew to a goy, to a non-Jew, and we are talking now even the most righteous goy, not an idol worshipper, a great Gentile person, great personality, loving Jew, respecting God, everything fine with him. But this is a Jew compared to him, according to the book of God. The Jew is like the water that you bring from the lake in the bucket. And the Gentile is the few drops that stick to the side of the bucket when you put it down. This is the comparison of God between the Jew to a non-Jew. And again, I'm not making it up. I'm giving you the source. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Go and check. In any language you want, it's the same meaning. The difference between a Jew to a goy.
Perra. See, you know what I'm saying? Listen. They're not playing.
Do we pray to the same God?
We have the same God as the Arabs. We believe in the same God, in one God. They come from the children of Abraham, of Ishmael. We come from Yitzchak, and they come from Ishmael. Allah is taken from them from Elikah. Elikah, which is, we use that word all the time. The Christians believe in the Trinity. It's a part of it, their God, who's the JC, we call him. That's not our belief at all. We're not allowed to believe in anything like that. But we have in common, we believe in the same God. Allah, that's the Arab's God, the same God that we have.
Do we pray to the same God?
We have the same God as the Arabs. We believe in the same God, one God. They come from the children of Abraham. We come from Yitzchak, and they come from Ishmael. Allah is taken from them from Elikah. Elikah, which is, we use that word all the time. The Christians believe in the Trinity. It's a part of it, their God, who's the JC, we call him. That's not our belief at all. We're not allowed to believe in anything like that. But we have in common, we believe in the same God. Allah, that's the Arab's God, the same God that we have.
So the Jews believe, like he said, they believe in the same God as the Arabs. Allah. We all know Islam was way back in the day. You had African cultures, those ancient African cultures, and then came cultures like Islam and spirituality systems like Islam. So those are real or old original cultures. Even like the Torah with Judaism, that's old, factual, built, old cultural systems. Then you have Jesus, Christianity, which came out of nowhere because those people, the European people who made it, wanted a religious system of their own. They wanted to have a God of their own. So they stole theologies from ancient Egypt and theology from Rome and created Christianity. And when they did that, we all know they forced that down the world's neck and forced it down the throat of the world and made people become Christians by force. We all know this. We all know the truth in the history. If you know real history about religion, we all know Christian crusades was one of the most treacherous, violent, religious convent traditions. It's where they converted people into Christianity. So the Christian crusades is where the religious popes of the Christian faith went all around the world, conquering and dominating the world and slaughtering people who weren't Christians and converting the people who were left into Christians. And this is how Christianity came to be the number one religion on the planet Earth, is because the ancestors who came up with this false religion, they wanted to push it and make it to where it was relevant and prevalent in the world. So they shoved crosses and down people's throats and asses and forced people into Christianity. That's where lynching comes from. That's where all that stuff comes from. Slavery and a lot of that stuff come from the Christian crusade, because they were forcing people into their way of life. African ways of life didn't force everybody to be like that. The African spiritual systems of the past of the ancients, before Christianity, before Judaism, before all of these other religious systems, the Africans never forced nobody on the planet to forcibly be like them. Think about that for a second. Think about, you're the dominant person on the world. You're the dominant species, the aboriginal species of the people on the world, right? The black melanated people. And think about this. You're not running around the world forcing people to try to be like you. You just really peacefully and lovingly are just trying to cohabitate with other people and just bond and live and do your thing. You have your tribal disputes and stupid shit like that over money and resources. But other than that, we keep it peaceful. So how is it that we went from that type of culture to these people who are running shit now to where they want to cause hell to people who don't believe in what they believe in? How did we get there? How did we get there? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let me show y'all this shit, man.
Do we pray to this Christian? Do we pray more powerful?
Africa has perhaps hundreds of millions of people with this identity right now of being from the people of Israel. Does that mean they were from the 10 tribes? Likely not. We were taught by the historians and within our own traditions that when the Romans conquered Judea a few hundred years after that the tribes of Israel went into exile, perhaps millions of Judeans were sold into slavery, into Africa, into Rome, deep into Africa. And if you look now, you're seeing people who are most likely the descendants of those slaves who kept true. And they said, we're Israelites out in Africa. You know, everyone laughed at them and they said, African Israelites, these people are just trying to jump on the first world country bandwagon. They're living in a third world country, they got nothing. We're coming to Israel, we got innovation, technology. So they're trying to get on this train because there's such a thing called the right of return. All descendants of the Jewish people from around the world were able to move to Israel. So they said we are also. And everyone kind of laughed at them, like I said. And a few people took it serious and went out there and started studying them, learned about their culture. And Africa has, said, and a few people took it serious and went out there and started studying them, learned about their culture. And a professor from Duke University went out there and did DNA testing on them. And he showed not only do they share Semitic genes from people who were in Yemen and back to the Middle East, these gentlemen, a large percent of them, have the Y chromosome to be Kohanim, to be priests. Now, if anyone who doesn't know, a priest is a specific family clan of the nation of Israel who come from Aaron, the brother of Moses, who was the first priest. And anyone descended from Aaron has the status title priest. And we found that these men in this village in South Africa called Lemba, L-E-M-B-A, carry this genetic marker to let us know that they share the same as from the Sephardic and the Ashkenaz and the population of the people in Israel today. They share the same exact DNA marker. It's mind-blowing. So everyone kind of got humbled a little bit who laughed at them and said, now what? Now what do we do about this? This could have tremendous implications. Another area in Africa you have something big happening is in Nigeria. You have the Igbo people, or Igbo, pronounced either way. There's 40 million of them, but also a lot of them are now coming out and converting back or adopting the rules of the Torah without all the paganism that they've been practicing for hundreds of years. And where it gets interesting is, in America, there was a slave trade. And a lot of the slaves, a very high percentage of them, came from Western Nigerian ports. And in America today, you see a very large movement of African Americans who say that they're the real chosen people, that they're the children of Israel, they're the Judeans. You know, so what are they just trying to create an identity for themselves because they were slaves, or is there really something here? And the answer is most likely there is something there. And most likely, maybe that they were the original Israelites, and maybe that the Jewish people today who are white, Caucasian people came in a little bit later on. So here we are, we're Caucasian Jewish people, and now you have people in Africa saying that they're the real people of Israel. It can't be ruled out at all. We know they were sold into slavery. We know now that they're fulfilling prophecies by saying, we're coming back. Africa has...
So there you have a Jewish rabbi, and salute to that brother for telling the truth. He's talking about the different tribes of genetically tested original Jews in Africa, the Igbo tribe and the The other tribe, he said. Let me show you something else that y'all might not ever seen before. And I know my people, y'all
Hundreds
seen
of millions
this.
of people with this
Y'all
identity.
seen this. Watch this. Watch this. And this makes a lot of sense now, seeing, understanding the tribes and all this different stuff, because they know who we are. We just don't know who we are. It's up. Some of us know who we are, but I'm talking about the average citizen don't know. Videos of the Pope kissing those black people's feet.
Videos of the Pope.
See, these people know who Jesus Christ is. These people know who the real bloodline is. They know. You think he got on his knees and kissed their feet? He had his hat even fell off. His hat even fell off on the floor. He kissed the he had to kiss their feet because they know who the real Jesus is. They know who the real bloodline leaders are. They know. This man was kissing feet humbly. That wasn't no fear or disrespect. That was humble. God, let me kiss your feet. Please, Jesus. Let me kiss your feet, Jesus. Please. Let me show you how loyal I am to you, Jesus. Real quick. Let me. See, y'all don't understand what's going on. There's certain people on this planet who are of that. And they know. This is why they did 23andMe, cotton swab your nose, pull up in the nose swab stations. Nigga, they wanted to find Jesus. They were looking for him. They were looking. They were hunting Jesus down. Y'all better wake up. See, but everybody didn't get their shit popped. Everybody didn't get their nose popped. Everybody ain't with the bullshit. So some of us, man, scary times ahead, man. Everybody's waiting on the arrival of Jesus and stuff. They already, Jesus Christ been here so many times, man. He's on alive. He's alive right now. He's there. It's so many Jesuses, bro. It's a bloodline. There's so many of us. It's a bloodline. Y'all don't understand this, what's going on. It's a bloodline thing. That's why niggas wants getting DNA, 23andMe, bloodlines. Submit your blood, submit your blood. They were trying to find him. They might have found him, but I don't think they found all of us. Not everybody. Some of us are still out here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Oh my God, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you're just getting into the building, hit that subscribe button. It's one of the best channels anywhere on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Because you ain't going to want to miss this and you ain't going to want your people to miss this. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. People could take it how they want to take it, but I ain't never going to fake it. You know what I'm saying? You could take it how you want to take it, but Big Baddie ain't going to fake it, man. Just working out. Facts. Facts. Motivation shit, man. Keep that shit going, brother. I'm about to get off here and chill. I'm just about to chill till I go to work tomorrow. Play the game a little bit. I gotta beat that Dying Light game. I gotta beat it because I got another game, that Call of Duty 7's coming out, so I gotta beat that Dying Light. So I'm about to get off here and try to beat that shit. I might be about to beat it. I don't know. But yeah, sorry, but you are misinformed on several matters. I don't shut up. I ain't misinformed on nothing. I ain't misinformed on nothing. You don't understand nothing. I've been a more myself. Yeah, you got a game. You gotta have some fun, bro. You gotta enjoy yourself, bro. You gotta enjoy yourself, bro. I ain't misinformed on nothing. I ain't misinformed on shit. I know exactly what's going on. I don't pay attention to everybody's business like that. So I might be a little bit, but yeah. I know what the hell going on. But Big Bad A, appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much, man. All new people to the channel, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that share button, bro. Ain't nobody coming like this, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Support to all the real people. Salute to the black people. Salute to the white people. Salute to the Spanish people. Salute to the Jewish people. Salute to the Israeli people. To the Pakistani people. To everybody, man. Salute all around the world, man. Salute to Africa. Salute to China. Salute to Russia. Salute to Bulgaria, Ukraine. Salute to goddamn South Korea. Salute to Korea. Salute to everywhere, man. Salute to America. Thank y'all for watching, man. Nah, I ain't gotta look up why Pope kissed their feet. I already know why he kissed their feet. That's Jesus Christ time, baby. I ain't even gotta look that up. Hey, they know. You think they don't know who you are? They know who we are, bro. They know. They know exactly who you are. They know exactly who I am. They know exactly who you are. You might not know, or you might not be one of them, but we know. They know. How many times you go to the doctor, they want that extra tube of blood. They know who you are, bro. They told me one time when I donated blood, I had special blood. And they was like, nah, give them. I couldn't even donate because my body was rejecting that shit. Because that's some trash, poor people shit. Don't ever donate blood. But I was trying to do it one time. I was poor as hell trying to do it. And my body was rejecting it. And they was like, I was flatlining in that bitch. I was kind of like dying in that bitch. So they had to get me off the machine. And when I got off of it, they had like not even the full amount of blood, that plasma that they needed. He said, nah, this is special plasma. Give him full price. I knew at that point what that shit was and what we're dealing with. They know who we are, bro. Yeah, bro. Bro, they were like, we just need one more valve. Bro, if they put that that thing inside you, the IV thing, not the IV, but the syringe inside you to get blood, they're gonna get at least 6 tubes of that shit, bro. And they're gonna keep asking, and they're gonna talk to you and try to get more and more and more and more. They will try to get as much of that shit as they want, as they can. They will try to get as much blood as they can, bro. They will keep trying to put more tubes in there. Well, can we just get one more? Let's just see if we get to get one more. No, bitch. Put my motherfucking arm off this shit before I flip out. Because you know what they finna do with that? All they need is 1 drop of blood for testing and shit like that. So what does that tell you? What are you gonna do with the rest of them tubes? Yep. Me too, bro. Look, my doctor, the last time I went and got a physical, the doctor said if it was more people like me, he'd be out of business. That's what the doctor said. He said, hey, man, if it was more people like you, I'd be out of business. That's what that nigga told me, bro. That's what the doctor told me. If it was more people like me, he'd be out of business. Dang. But that's a blessing, man, because I'm really living like that. We cut like that for real, man. Last night, man, I drank a whole bottle of beet juice, man. That shit did wonders for me, man. Mm-hmm. Of course, man, we know what's going on. In Chicago, man, they had this hospital called, what's that shit called? Mount Sinai Hospital, Murder Mount Sinai or something like that. Sinai Hospital. Bro, they said when you go in Sinai Hospital, you don't come out. It was like you don't come out of there. You go in that bitch and healthy and you die. You come out dead. Citizens will do anything rather than go in there. Only time they go in there is when they get shot, bro. And they can't control where they take them. They're just taking you in. But if they take you there, you might not make it out. People know this shit, man. So you got to know these things, man. I'm from all around. I'm from America, bro. I know these things. I know a little bit about what I need to know to keep, stay safe and stay out the way. You got to know these things, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. God bless all y'all. Stay smart, stay out the way. You know, we don't need problems. We don't need issues. Stay smart, stay out the way. It should be homie Big Bad A. Peace and love to all y'all, man. Let's go. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button.